have not completed my vision board. I have not done a 2025 bingo card.
These are some of the best potatoes I've ever made in my life.
You gonna tell them what you did?
Toyota 4Runner. I would have a woody bitty ladder if I got one. I'm just saying.
I was gonna tell you guys I had good news and bad news. Bad news, they totaled my car.
And guess what they told me? They were like, you forgot your Easy Pass.
I don't know how I went so long without going to the sauna. It's truly amazing. There's so many benefits too. Like, it's supposed to make you live longer. I don't know. Good morning, party people. We have made it to 2025. I'm trying to start this year off the best way I know how, which is going to the gym. I have not completed my vision board. I have not done a 2025 bingo card. I haven't even written too many goals down. I did start on a whiteboard, but I thought, hey, I know what I'm supposed to be doing this year, and that is just being the most positive, healthy version of myself. So what does that mean? That means we're going to the gym early. Well, as early as I could get up this morning, and I'm taking you with me, of I have perfected my pre-workout concoction. In my last vlog, or maybe it was 2 vlogs ago, I mentioned that I wasn't a pre-workout girly anymore, and it's only because my stomach becomes sensitive to pre-workout after some time. So I slowly started to dwindle down the amount of pre-workout, and it just didn't seem to help. I just didn't need any pre-workout. So right now I'm down to the minimalist, little bitest amount. And then I'm also mixing it with a different pre-workout, which I put in a teensy bit in. And then I still have my MSM powder and my liquid IV packet. So here she is. So we are finally in the car. We are running a bit late. I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do because I actually can't do as much as I want to. It's related to back and biceps. So I'm really just sticking to legs, chest, tris, and shoulders. And even when I do shoulders, I have a previous injury where I can't really go as hard on shoulders as I want. So I'm thinking I might just do legs and chest today, keep it pretty simple. I have one machine that I like to use for chest because when I hold a barbell or I hold dumbbells,
that wrist issue starts to flare up. So they have a machine in there that goes like this for the chest. Really like that. Doesn't aggravate the wrist. You sit up straight in it. So we're gonna go for that machine. I'm still gonna do my 20 minutes of warming up on the treadmill, trying to get as many sprints in as possible, and then of course we're gonna go to the sauna. The sauna is my best friend. If you are not going to the sauna, please try it. Go in for 5 minutes. You can increase it to 10, 15. I like to be in there for at least 10 minutes minimum. Love to be in there for 15, and then sometimes I'll even push it to 20 if I'm really feeling like I need to be in there. I don't know how I went so long without going to the sauna. It's truly amazing. There's so many benefits too. Like, it's supposed to make you live longer. I don't know.
Dreamt up a distant place, the breeze it took me there. I saw a look on your face, essence of the air, whether or not I care. I saw a look on your face, overthink tomorrow when we're alright. That's when we forget just who we are. Make us come together and it's alright. That's when you remember who you are. Yeah, your peace is blind, and no truth you'll find. Breathe no word of lie, and I'll pay no price. Dreamt up a distant place, the breeze it took me there. I saw a look on your face, essence of the air, whether or not I care. I saw a look on your face, whenever the mood distracts me right. Whatever the rules are on my side. Whatever the mood distracts me right. Whatever the rules are on my side. Running, thoughts running, they run away from you. Running, thoughts running, they run away from you. Dreamt up a distant place, the breeze it took me there. I saw a look on your face, essence of the air, whether or not I care. I saw a look on your face. Dreamt up a distant place, the breeze it took me there. I saw a look on your face, essence of the air, whether or not I care. I saw a look on your face.
So this is the last time I'll be sitting in my car. I was gonna tell you guys I had good news and bad news. Bad news, they totaled my car from that car accident. So you can see in the back, they were trying to like kind of assess the damages, and I'll give you guys the details when I get home. But yeah, I just came by to make sure I didn't have any more stuff in the car, and then I'm gonna have to come back and give them the key lock to be nice, and then my spare key. But yeah, they totaled it. The front half is perfectly fine. It's just the back. So, last time.
Alright, we are back home. Just made some coffee. I need it. Man, I'll be honest, I cried a little bit, and it just hit me during the weirdest song. It was the Bad Boy song with Chance the Rapper in it. I'm very attached to my car, is what I'm learning. It's bittersweet because I have wanted a new car for a while. This is not how I wanted to get a new car, obviously. I've had an amazing support system. That also kind of gets me emotional too, that I'm able to rely on so many people in my life. But now we have to work. It is a Friday though, and I also forgot to completely introduce myself. My name is Desi. You're watching my channel, Desi Ventures. I'm normally not this sad and depressing. It's been a rough few weeks. We're gonna have some coffee and we're gonna sit down and work a little bit and relax and enjoy the vibes. Okay, so we're pretty much finished with work, and I want to start prepping for dinner because I just want to lay down. I actually got back from the body shop again for the second time today. A little bit ago, I had to drop off my wheel lock. You might be familiar with it. It's like that little key they give you when you buy like newer cars. I dropped that off, and guess what they told me? They were like, "You forgot your Easy Pass." Need that, thank you very much. We won't have to go to the body shop anymore. I can focus on getting a new car now, and that's what I have playing in the background is a bunch of videos on types of cars. So if you have recommendations on what kind of car I should get, or like what vehicles have served you well in the past, let me know. I had a Honda Civic, 2017 Honda Civic. Obviously you guys know how I feel about that car. Most reliable vehicle. I couldn't say enough things about that car. I thought I was going to keep that car forever. And I actually planned on like either keeping it forever or like giving it to one of my family members because it was just that reliable. Because I've driven a Honda, I just love like the functionalities that Honda has. And I'm hoping they still have that camera blind spot. I'm not sure because like any videos I watch, people don't like show that. But in my Civic, where the blinker is, you could press a button on the end of like that blinker thing and it would show you on the screen what your blind spot was on your right side. I wonder if they still have that. That is one of the reasons I like really want to stick with Honda, because I just loved that feature. But I do want to go bigger, and not in the sense of an Accord. I do want to get a Pilot, a Honda Pilot, or Toyota 4Runner. I know the Whittle Bitty Wada community has me, and if you don't know like what I'm talking about, sometimes those 4Runners have like the ladders on the backside and people think that they're not functional and that they're kind of ridiculous because they are the tiniest ladder to get on top of the roof of the car. I would have a Whitty Bitty ladder if I got one. I'm just saying. We are gonna have steak dinner tonight, and I need to prep some garlic for some garlic mashed potatoes. So you're coming with me. Let's go.
You gonna tell them what you did? Come here. Sit. You gonna tell them what you did?
You gonna tell them what you did? You gonna tell them what you did?
So Lucas is in trouble because he decided to eat something he was not supposed to eat. He's still a very good boy. All right. We need to go ahead and prep some garlic. I like to put my garlic in the oven to roast. That's just how my mom taught me to do it. And I think it makes your garlic mashed potatoes just taste really, really good. And then for the potatoes, I will be using red potatoes. I'm wondering if we should make some extra Brussels sprouts just as our veggie. Probably, I don't want to do that though. Wait, they're all prepped. And that is why we meal prep all the veggies at the beginning of the week, so we don't have to do any of the work. All my Brussels sprouts are cut, washed, and prepped. All I have to do is season them. And they're already in a pan. They're in a pan like this. This is gonna be so easy. got the Brussels sprouts. They're prepped and ready to go, but my favorite way to do it is to pre-season them, put them in the oven, get them nice and crispy and like kind of roasted, and then we do a balsamic honey glaze. It is so delicious. If you do not like Brussels sprouts, I highly recommend just try it. Just try it this way. Any brand of honey that you want, and then as far as a balsamic glaze, like the actual balsamic glaze that's like in that small bottle, I'll show you. This one. Now, you don't have to get it like this, but it's like a thick syrupy glaze, so that's what you need to look for. So we're gonna season those, and we're gonna put them in the oven. I can't really give like a time frame, but I would say it probably takes around 30 minutes on 350. So just watch for it, and then when they start to become crispy on the edges, that's when I normally take them out, and they'll be kind of like soft and, you know, edible on the inside. They won't be like hard little cabbages like they are when they're raw. As far as dry seasonings, I love the Sazon seasoning, and then salt, pepper, garlic powder are like my go-to pretty much on everything. Like if you want something to taste like I made it, I put that on everything. So for the garlic mashed potatoes, I'm just going to be adding in butter, heavy cream, salt, pepper to taste, plus that garlic that we just took out of the oven. I'm just going to let it cool for a little bit, and then I'll start assembling it. That will give the potatoes enough time to soften up. I just have one that refuses to soften up. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes, and then by that time our garlic will be cooled and I can pretty much combine everything. My boyfriend just took out the steaks from the refrigerator, so those are sitting out, coming up to room temperature, and then I believe he just started up the grill, so I'm so excited.
Alright, that's when you remember. Yeah, your peace is blind, and no truth don't find. Breathe no word of lie, and I'll take no pride. Dreamt up
I just got finished making the potatoes, and these are some of the best potatoes I've ever made in my life. Not only did I put the butter and the heavy cream in, I also put in just like a dash of olive oil, salt, pepper, and then I saw online put in like a little bit of steak seasoning. I don't have any words. So good. So good. And we are honestly almost finished. He already took the steaks out to put on the grill, so we don't have that much longer, honestly. Brussels sprouts are taking a minute though, so hopefully. This is where we're looking at with the Brussels sprouts. They definitely need to be a bit more done, so. Keep those in for probably like at least 10 minutes. But man, those potatoes are so good. Here's what they look like. Oh, so good. Okay, everything is just about ready. I'm pretty sure these Brussels sprouts are gonna be done. I turned the oven up a little bit. You hear that sizzle?